Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. So, what I got to talk about today is, simply put, a lot of new subjects. And especially when it comes to all this new material that I have to work with, and I've even got a queue set up just so I can have Honest J. Nowak episodes up and running without having to backtrack too much, because there have been a couple of times where I had to, simply put, rewatch some of the footage and the like on some of the finished products before I could probably give them out the name while I'm uploading each episode. Especially with episode 379, which was yet another episode that had been completely muted, not voluntarily. It's probably something that has to do with the, rendering process, but still. I might as well just go ahead and dive on into the subject while I'm at it, and it's, simply put, going to be dermatology. Now, what I could say firsthand about dermatology is the fact that, simply put, it is just a study of the human skin. But I will say in general that there are, in fact, a lot of encompassing stories that I have pretty much to tell because of all this, and I might as well just talk some parts about it, just so we're pretty much clear on that part, so I might as well get into that. Dermatology, of course, is a couple of things revolving around it that I've pretty much got to tell. I pretty much got to tell a lot of this stuff here. So the first thing about dermatology that I might as well explain to everybody here is the fact that, well, I did used to be on this really high potent drug out there known as Accutane, and it is really powerful. It's so powerful it can actually cause dehydration and a huge decrease in oil production, which of course can cause more susceptible dry skin. That's probably one of the biggest things about it that I might as well disclose. I mean, Accutane was that powerful. Though, I should address really quickly, Accutane was something that I took for a while, especially throughout most of 2018 at the time, because I really wanted to get rid of extreme levels of acne that I should have been cleared off of it, but it still kept coming back even after I'd turned 18 years old. So within the next year or so, around that time, during spring of 2018, was when I, simply put, drew the line, went to see a dermatologist, and I got prescribed Accutane for about 8 months. And since then I've been off of it. The start of 2019 and onwards have been times where I've been off of Accutane, but I should disclose, I've had a few problems since then. I've had a lot of vision related problems. There's a good chance I might actually go blind, but who knows. The Accutane was that powerful. It really, really messed up my vision. All that time that I've taken it, and I've also had a lot of other problems with it, but they're morally just minor things out there. But what this has to do with dermatology is simply this. Accutane was able to get rid of acne. And I can certainly point out that there's probably a lot of other uses you can have for it, but simply put, I guess I shouldn't recommend anyone else to ever go through the same kind of, well, pain that I had, because you'll lose a pretty big chunk of your vision. I'm dead serious about it. I've got a lot of vision problems, all because I've been off of Accutane for a while. I've got reasons enough to feel that it might have actually been the cause of it. Accutane has caused permanent vision-related damage. And I don't really know how well my vision is going to be for a while. But I don't know if this damage is something I can heal from or whatnot, but still. I guess this is just better off as me saying Accutane is a huge, huge savior to a lot of things out there, but it can also be a huge havoc wrecker to a lot of other things in life. It's 50-50. Pick two different poisons. One does good, one does bad. And I feel like I've gotten both ends of the deal there with that drug. But still, dermatology, aside from that huge thing that I went through over the last 2 years, I could safely say that the study of the human skin goes far beyond anything else we probably would ever imagine. Because after all, it is the largest ever organ we ever have in the body. It technically is considered an organ because it does a lot for you. Cools you down, heats you up during the cold, and it does so much more. But I guess that's pretty much just it that I have to say about any of that. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.